Okay, folks, so we're going to take a look at a couple of markets here Sunday night. We've completed this other A, B, C, D in the bonds just absolutely perfectly, and I believe we're in the process of getting another one right up here. I want you to see that we have the 78% level looming just right above this level right here. So I think this is what we're going to get to is 130 at 163.12. That's up another half a point, and that's where I would be a seller, and I would put a stop of about 20 ticks above. That's what I'm looking at, because you would be looking at an AB CD pattern there. I think if we drew it in, you'd be able to see it pretty nicely. Get it. There's your AB. There's your CD coming in right there. So let's get this out of the way. Sell would be right here at 163.10, and a stop at, say, 164 is what I would be doing here in the bond. These bonds look very bearish longer term. You're looking at this on the daily, folks. This is what we're looking at here. There's the fulfillment of that ABCD right here, because we've gone up a little bit from the other night, and so we are completing it right up in here. So keep an eye on that one. That looks really interesting. Now we'll see the stock market is going lower again. Let's just see if we can come up. Remember, we had that 382 on Friday. It told us we were probably going to go down a whole lot lower. Looking at this on an hourly basis, you'll be able to see that we have some pretty good support down here. We have here's the ABCD. Let's just clean this up a bit here, get rid of that, and get rid of this one right here. And you'll be able to see there's your 382 that we were looking at on Friday, if you'll remember. And if we do the ABCD on that, you'll see that we're going to get down quite a bit lower. We're below one standard deviation now in the S&P, so this market is beginning to turn more and more bearish. 80 handles lower would be at 45.05 is what we'd be watching for a potential, really a bounce from that level. And the bounce, if it comes, will probably be similar to this. We rallied, all over 80 points, and you could see these big rallies as they go. But that's what we're watching here right now in the E-mini S&P. Here's another one, which is natural gas. Remember, if we look at this on the daily basis, we want to be looking at this down here at this level, right about here. I believe the number that we're looking at, I think we have to go to a 4-hour. Just a second. I have to double check. I haven't looked at this. Yeah, there we go. There's a number we're looking at. This is the support here at 350, and we're at 370 right now. 370, you'll see we were a little lower here right away, and we've already rallied quite a bit. So that would be a really nice ABCD butterfly down here at the 350. Stop has to be below here, so you got to risk about $700. But boy, when this thing swings, it swings a whole lot. So keep that one in mind also. The euro, I believe, is still going to be going lower. We're basically unchanged here tonight, but it appears, as we said in the newsletter and the charts earlier, on the videos earlier on Saturday, that looks like we're getting ready to, let's just do the daily here so we can see the darn thing. I think because this is so weak here, folks, you look at this, we matched this move right here. That was at the 382. This one came in just a little above the 382, but this took a whole month. Couldn't go anywhere, and now we've come down hard. We're up a couple of points here tonight, but to me, it looks like we're getting ready to, go lower. And looking at this on the weekly basis that we talked about before, we're right close to the 61% retracement here, down about another 60 points. Let me see what it's about 80 points at that 111.16. We're at 112.40, so that's about 80 pips lower. You got to pay attention to that. That's going to be a really interesting one to see if that holds, because these things bounce off these numbers pretty substantially at times. So that's what we're looking at. Oh, the gold. The gold's doing okay. We're still long the gold. Let's just get this out of the way here, and I will get put the hourly up here so we can see it. We've had that good move. Remember, we were expecting to see a 382 retracement potential, and we haven't got there yet. And what I said was 91 would be the 382. And I would say if it gets below 1788, I would take off the long that we bought here at 1755 and just book the profit and wait and see. But right now it's doing very little. And I think it is probably, if you wanted to split hairs a little bit, we're probably right at a 382 just on this small hourly chart from Friday. Let's see how close we came. Not too far away. That comes in at 103 area, and the high has been 103.10. The 382 is 103.70. So that's what we're watching. Live every day in an attitude of gratitude, and may God bless.